Hey guys, welcome back to Nothing But Action. Today's actually going to be a little bit different today. I'm actually here today by myself recording my very own YouTube video where I will be discussing with you guys why RJ Barrett is going to be a future NBA star. Taking a deeper look into RJ's rookie season, he had a lot of pressure from Knicks fans to be the answer they were looking for. He was even being called Wiggins 2.0 from scouts before he'd even played a game. RJ Barrett was pretty hit or miss in his rookie year, with only shooting 40% from the field and 32% from 3-point, and having some pretty poor decision making and shot selection in moments. This was actually a major issue for Barrett as he continued to have an inefficient rookie year with major shooting struggles from deep. But this also literally happens to so many rookies in their first year. Rookies are known to struggle in their first season. And yes, there are of course some exceptions like Luka Doncic and etc. But usually this is pretty common, and when they're just getting used to the competition in the league, it can be expected. Regardless of RJ's rookie struggles, he came into the second season looking better in almost every single category, and he just helped the Knicks achieve the 4th seed in the East alongside Julius Randle helping him. From having better defensive instincts and knowing the right moment to go for a steal, to even improving his jump shot from 3-point so much that he actually became a 40% 3-point shooter, he honestly just looked like a completely different player and overall more efficient and is more confident on the floor. Although RJ had a good season, he did struggle when coming into the playoffs against Atlanta. But this was kind of to be expected though, especially for a rookie in his first playoff series ever. There were some times last season when Barrett just wasn't able to finish once getting to the ring, and that is something he will definitely have to work on next season if he wants to take that next step in his career. I just feel as if sometimes people tend to forget that RJ Barrett is only 21 years old and he averaged 18 points per game on a playoff team. We can just tell that RJ Barrett clearly has an amazing work ethic and approach to the game. He's absolutely glued to the gym and constantly working on his skills to become a better player. There were two main aspects of RJ's game that him and his trainer went into the offseason wanting to improve, and that was his finishing around the ring and adding an off-the-dribble 3-pointer to his game. If RJ Barrett can seriously improve his finishing and add in a potential off-the-dribble 3-point shot to his game, there's absolutely no reason why RJ can't explode this season. Ever since being in the league, RJ hasn't been able to finish once getting to the ring, and that is a major flaw to his game. But this upcoming season, RJ could get so many more driving opportunities. Now that teams know he is a consistent jumper from deep, this will make other parts of his game so much more dangerous, like driving to the ring like I just said, and potentially even making plays for others and kicking it out. We can expect RJ Barrett this year to take up such a much bigger defensive role for the Knicks this year. We can probably expect RJ to be guarding the best player on a team every night, similar to Reggie Bullock's defensive role last year. RJ is already shown potential to be an elite lockdown defender and could be exactly that this upcoming season. In the first preseason game so far against Indiana, RJ just seemed to know where everyone was on the court and even did some nice playmaking and created shots of people around him. If RJ Barrett this season becomes a much better playmaker with the ball in his hands, it will just help his progression majorly. Being able to facilitate to the players around him can only make him that more dangerous. Looking deeper into the first preseason game, it already seems like RJ's shot has gotten even better already. His pull-up from the top of the key in the mid-range just looks like it's going in every time, and he just looks so much more aggressive with the ball in his hands. RJ Barrett has always seriously been doubted in his career. To not making an all-rookie team in his rookie season, to not being in the Athletics top 125 players list earlier this year, this would just be adding more and more fuel to RJ's tank this season. If RJ is to take another huge leap this year, there's no way I can't see he's not a future star in this league. With RJ growing to 6'8" in the offseason, to him improving in all these categories so far, and showing that he wants to be great, and actually do it in New York, which is awesome, it's seriously beginning to look like RJ Barrett could potentially be a franchise cornerstone piece for the New York Knicks. And honestly, I just can't wait to see it all this season. I don't think it's unrealistic to think that RJ could potentially average around 20 points per game this season, or even more. If he can work on creating his shot more off the dribble and be able to hit more shots when driving to the ring, he seriously is going to be scary this year. With that all being said, I'd love to hear your guys' opinions in the comments. Do you think RJ will be an All-Star this year, or potentially in the future? Also, don't forget to subscribe and make sure to like the video. If you want to hear more of what I have to say, check out the podcast on Spotify at Nothing But Action, and that's when I'll talk about everything to do with NBA. Thanks for listening, guys. I'll see you next time.